Hi and welcome back to your practice. This is the second in a 5-part series, short morning practices that you can do to start your day. So we're going to get started standing this time, so you can join me at the top of the mat. So bringing the feet together, we'll take a breath in and just start to sweep the arms up into the air, let the hands connect together. And as you exhale, just drawing them down into the space of your heart. Take a moment to close down through the eyes and just see if there's an intention that you'd like to set for your short practice or perhaps for the day ahead. What is it that you would like to focus on, to draw more of into your practice, into your day? What is it that you need that you can give back to yourself? And taking a breath in, bringing life to that intention. And then exhale, just take a sigh. We'll send the fingertips back into the air with the inhale, lengthen the sides of the body. And as you exhale, let's start to fold forwards, bring the chest towards the knees. And breathe in, lift the fingertips up, maybe to the shins or even the thighs, lengthen the spine, gaze forwards. Exhale, bring the hands down and step the feet back through a high plank position. Press the heart forwards and push the heels back. Inhale, find strength. And as you exhale, down to the knees. Exiting chaturanga, elbows squeeze to the ribs, push the mat away as you lift the chest into a cobra. And as you exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips and come back to your downward facing dog. And creating an upside down V with the body, even out the weight between the hands and the soles of the feet. Take one breath in and one breath out. And we'll lift up onto the toes. You can walk, step, or maybe float the feet forwards towards the hands. Inhale, lengthen the spine, lift the gaze. And then exhale, fold down, nose towards the knees. Slowly we rise, chin to chest, take your time. Gather the hands back above the head with the breath in. Exhale, returning energy to the space of the heart. Second round, breathing in, we lengthen. Surya Namaskar A, a sun salutation. As we exhale, fold forwards, bring the heart towards the knees. Breathe in, lengthen the spine, lift the gaze. Exhale, bring the hands down, step the feet back, high plank position. Either staying with the option to use the knees or bend the elbows, chaturanga. Breath in, through a cobra and upward facing dog. Press down through the tops of the feet and lift the thighs if you're in your up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, then come back to a downward facing dog. One round of breath in. One round of breath out. And we'll take a bend through the knees, lift the gaze, just taking that walk, step, or float the feet forwards. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the back body, and exhale, fold forwards. Slowly start to rise, chin towards the chest. Re-sweep the arms back into the air, connecting in prayer. Exhale, return to the heart space. Close off the space between the feet, heel toe them together. We'll take a chair pose. So as you breathe in, bend through the knees, brush the fingertips along the mat, and then inhale, rise up. So just curving the tailbone down, keep the spine long, and draw the weight back into the heels. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, slowly release, hands come down. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, bring the hands down, step or float the feet back, chaturanga, or you can go straight to downward facing dog. Any variation, exhale to the mat. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. So we'll send the heel into the air, breath in, the right heel will rise, 3-leg dog. As you exhale, we're gonna draw the knee towards the nose, squeeze everything together. As you inhale, let that right heel rise again. And as you exhale, knee to the nose, squeeze the tummy muscles, and then step that foot down between the hands. We're coming into a high lunge position. So stabilizing from the ground up. When you're ready, let the fingertips rise. Let the left heel press back. Lift the left kneecap. Find a strong line. Take a breath in. And then as we exhale, let's bring the hands down, frame the foot, and spinning the rib cage towards the thigh. Let the right arm rise, gaze towards the thumb. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, let that right hand come down. Pull the hips towards the sky and lengthen out of the right leg. Back heel can be lifted, nose towards the shin. As you inhale, come forwards into a high runner's lunge. Exhale, lift the hips towards the sky. Right leg lengthens, fold in over the front leg. One more. Inhale into that lunge position. And then exhale, lengthen through the right leg. We'll release back into that lunge. Send the right leg back, high plank position, and then exhale into your downward facing dog. A round of breath in, a round of breath out. Next inhale sends that left heel into the air, 3-leg dog. As we exhale, knee to nose, push the mat away, squeeze everything in. Inhale, left heel rises. Exhale, knee towards the nose, step the foot through between the hands. Give it a shuffle if it doesn't quite make it through. Steady yourself from the ground up. When you're ready, float the fingertips into the sky. Find your high lunge position. Strong for the legs, steady gaze. Arrive with the breath in and land with the breath out. Let's bring the hands down, frame the foot. Right hand stays on the mat, left arm rises, turn the rib cage to meet the thigh. Gaze finds the top thumb. Take an inhale. And as we exhale, left hand comes down, pull back on the hips, lengthen the left leg, bow nose to shin. 2 more, inhale, coming forwards, low lunge. Exhale, lift the hips, nose to shin. We fold over that left leg. Last one, inhale, coming forwards. Exhale, lengthen in the left leg. Any amount, doesn't need to be straight. Inhale, coming forwards into that lunge. We step the left leg back, high plank position, breath in. Exhale, any variation for chaturanga. Knees to the mat if you need. Breath in, cobra, upward facing dog. And exhale, widen the knees. Bring it back to a child's pose. Forehead to the mat. Take an inhale and an exhale. And we'll walk the hands back towards the knees. Close the knees together. Swap the hips to one side, heels to the other. Let the legs free up and come round. And plant the soles of the feet hip distance apart. Slide the hands back. Fingertips point towards the heels. As you breathe in, squeeze to lift the hips. Let the head draw back. Keep the back of the neck long. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, slowly lower, bringing the bum all the way down towards the ground. We'll take the soles of the feet together, knees open apart, hands slide to the ankles, breath in to sit tall, and then exhale, diving down, fold the nose towards the shins into a butterfly. Hold in here for a few breaths. Notice the space in the hips. As you inhale, let's slowly rise up, chin towards the chest. And come to any seated position. It can be kneeling, the legs can be crossed. And we'll take a breath in, reach the arms all the way up. And as we exhale, we'll just take a twist towards the right hand down behind the back, left hand outside the thigh. Can you turn your gaze to look over the right shoulder? Breath in to grow tall. Breath out, belly softens. Back into the center, inhale, arms rise. Exhale, twist in the opposite side, turning towards your left, right hand to the outside of the left thigh, left hand down behind the back, soft gaze. Let's bring it back to the center, breathe in, send the hands up above the head into prayer. And as you exhale, bring the hands back to the heart space, connecting back to your intention that you'd set for your day, and giving thanks to yourself for carving out this time of your morning for this short morning practice. And thank you all so much for joining me.